Hey Sydney, how's it going? I remember talking to you on November 5th, so I'd just like to clear some things up. First of all, I'd like to thank you for coming in today
Oh, no problem.
and taking the time out of your day to answer some questions we have for you to clear the situation up that happened on November 5th.
Okay.
So first I'd like to start, how are you feeling right now?
Pretty good.
That's
Yeah.
good. Are you comfortable? You need something to drink, coffee, a blanket?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Right, perfect. Could you please tell me what events occurred on Wednesday on November 5th? And then what I mean by events is like relating to what we talked about on that day.
So me and my boyfriend came home from school that day at about 4:30, and I went in the door and I heard a loud bang. So I ran to the back door and I could see a male figure and a smaller female figure leaving my house and exiting through the gate. So I sprinted out after them. And as I could see them leaving down the street, I could see it looked like this guy that was in my class named Pat. So I kind of recognized he looked about the same build. He had like the same, I recognized the jacket from class. So basically, yeah, then I saw my neighbor and she met with me and told me that she saw the two people leaving my house.
Alright, that's perfect. Now, just one thing I could. You do mention a male, and you say you know him from your class, and his name is Pat. Could you tell me maybe a little bit more details about him? Like, just like maybe more like facial features, stuff like that, what he was wearing that day?
Well, I recognized he was wearing the jacket, like I said, from class. I could tell it was the same grayish color. He had a gray hat on. He has facial hair, very distinctive, because nobody really has that kind of facial hair. So it was like a mustache attached to like a beard. So it's very distinctive.
Okay, and you said, I remember you mentioning before how you knew him. Like, is it on a personal level, a friend, or you just like maybe like pass in the hallway and like say hi?
We're just classmates.
Just classmates?
I
Okay.
just know him.
And again, what program were you taking?
Business.
At what school?
Fanshawe.
Oh, very nice. Now, when you went back into your house, did you notice anything missing?
Yes, I noticed my brand new TV and my laptop with all my schoolwork was missing.
Was there anything broken at all? Did you see how maybe anything like they broke on the way in?
Not that I could tell right away. No.
Did you see anything on the floor or like around? It's just like we're just like covering all the bases, right?
I saw muddy shoe prints on my kitchen floor.
Okay.
Leading out to the back door.
Okay. Okay. Then again, I'd like to thank you for coming in. This will really help us in our investigation, and hopefully we can find the people that did this and get your property back to you.
Thank
So
you.
again, I would like to thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, Natalie, I'm Constable Murphy. How are you today?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm not too bad myself. Can I get anything to drink or eat?
No, thank you. I'm fine.
Alright, so could you maybe tell me what happened on the night of November 5th, 2014?
So actually, I was just driving home from work at approximately 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the afternoon.
Wait, what were your plans that day?
I was just at work. I work from 8 until 4.
Alright, perfect. Did you notice anything unusual while you're driving on down your street?
No, nothing unusual, nothing out of the ordinary. Usually it's pretty quiet in my neighborhood at that time.
Alright, well, what did you see?
As I was pulling into my driveway, again, like I said, nothing out of the unusual. I went to turn around to lock my car as I was walking up to my house, and I noticed two people running from, it appeared to be my neighbor's house. It was between our two houses. And one had a TV and the other one had a laptop, so it looked pretty suspicious to me.
Okay, yeah. Did you know if any of your neighbors could have caught any of this or saw anything?
I didn't think that they were home at the time, actually.
And at what point did you realize something was wrong? Like, was it as soon as you pulled in the driveway, or like after you got out of your vehicle?
No, it was already after I got out of my vehicle when I was walking to my house, and then turned around and I noticed that they were also dressed in dark clothing, and I kind of got a little bit of a closer look. You know, obviously I was a little taken back by this, so.
Okay. Do you know like if it could have been rented or anything?
I think it could have been rented. I'm not sure if they always lock their doors. Sometimes their windows, I notice, have been left open when they leave, so.
Do you know anyone else that was involved? Other than the two people you mentioned?
No, I don't know anybody else involved. I didn't see anybody else outside, so I just assumed that I was the only one who saw everything happen.
Right. Do you know anyone else that may have reported this?
Well, I noticed my neighbors come out a short period of time after, so I don't know if they had called police, but I know I had also, so.
Alright, and could you give me a brief description maybe of them? What they were wearing that day? If you remember, if not, we'll...
I just remember that they were both dressed in dark clothing. One was a male and one was a female. Other than that, I don't really remember.
Alright, well, I'd like to thank you for your time today. This will be really helpful in our investigation in regards to the incident that occurred that night. So again, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Hey Pat, my name is Constable Murphy. I'd like to thank you for coming in today. How are you feeling today?
I'm good.
It's a little cold out there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You like winter?
Yeah, it's my favorite season.
Nice. So before we get started, I want to make sure that you're very comfortable. Do you have, are you hungry? Are you thirsty? Are you cold at all?
No, I'm good.
Do you know why you're here today?
No.
No. The reason you're here today is because there's an incident that occurred on November 5th, 2014 in London, Ontario, and we're just trying to get all the facts straight here.
Okay.
Alright, so I just want to make sure you understand your rights before we can go any further in this interview. So right now, you can get up and leave anytime you want. You feel uncomfortable. You're not obligated to say anything or be here.
Okay.
Alright. And if at any point during this interview you feel the need, you want a lawyer to represent you, just let me know and I won't hesitate to go and get you a phone so you can call your lawyer, and that can be arranged right away.
Alright.
Alright, so the situation today we're looking at is a break and enter that occurred in London on November the 5th, 2014. And I just wanted to let you know that this is a situation that I'm trying to, work a way through, try to figure out who's involved and how it happened.
Okay.
So to start, do you like any sports?
Yeah, I like hockey.
Oh, that's good. That's one of my favorite sports. Do you have a favorite team?
Toronto.
Toronto, mine is the Flash. I like that. School-wise, are you in school?
Yeah.
What are you taking?
Business management.
How do you like that?
It's alright.
Alright, and so you're living in London then?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
On Oxford Street.
Alright, can you tell me where you were on that day of Wednesday? It's a Wednesday, November 5th, 2014.
I believe I had class that day, 10 a.m. to maybe 1 p.m.
Alright, so you didn't do anything besides go to school and then go home that day?
I had break. I went to the library on break.
What did you do during your break? What did you do in the library?
I studied.
Alright, what were you studying?
Just for an exam coming up.
Oh, nice, very nice. Exams can be very stressful, I'm already back in school myself.
Yeah.
Is there anyone that can confirm that you're at the library, that they saw you between the hours of 10 and 1 when you said you were there?
Not that I know of. No.
Alright, so you were there the whole break though?
Yeah.
So I do have a problem with that. We talked to some of your teachers that day, and they said from their attendance records you were never in class. So can you go about maybe explain maybe the mix-up there?
What day are you talking about?
This is the Wednesday.
What's the day of the month?
November 5th.
Is it? Oh, no, I didn't have a class that day. No. So I got them mixed up, sorry.
So what did you do instead then? They just
I was at home, I didn't feel good that day.
stay at home with it? I'm just wondering, do you know a Sydney Gallant?
Yeah, she's in some of my classes.
Okay, perfect. Would you say you're good friends with her? Do you talk at all? Do you hang out?
No, not really, no.
So you're saying, just to be clear, you're not close friends with her. You just maybe pass in the hallway and say hi, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so is there any reason why you should be in Miss Gallant's house?
No.
So you've never been inside the house? You know where she lives?
No.
No? Alright, well I do have another problem. It's remember the impression of the shoe we took when you came in for your interview today? Well that impression matches an impression that was taken outside of Miss Gallant's house on that day of your shoe, and it matches outside in front of the garden where the break-in occurred. Anything you can tell me about that?
No, I don't know why I'd be there.
You don't know why?
No.
So like I say right now this is just a situation we're trying to work out, and if you're honest with me, I can help you out a lot. But if you're not honest, it's not going to go well. Your honesty will help you out a lot.
Yeah, I didn't do anything. I don't know.
Like I said, you look like a straight shooter. You look like you're not going to be a guy breaking into houses. I see you do have good marks and everything. So I was just wondering, maybe was there someone making you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a name?
Rayanne Jones.
Rayanne Jones. Do you know maybe why you guys wanted to do that or how it came about?
she made me do it. She came up to me and asked me to help her, and I kind of just agreed to it.
Did she offer you anything? Like maybe she's like, oh, I'll give you, half the money or something. They're gonna try and sell it.
Yeah, or whatever I took, I get to keep.
Okay. Now, was there a certain reason why you picked that house?
We both knew that Sydney would be in class that day because we had class with her. So.
And just to clarify, what did you take from that house that day?
Took a TV and a laptop.
Oh, yeah. And those items right now, who has them?
They're at my house.
They're at your house. All right. I just wondered, could you write this all down in a statement for me and then sign it? Would that be okay with you?
Yeah,
For your confession?
Yeah, I guess so.
There I am.
Hi.
I'm Constable Murphy. I'd like to thank you for coming in today. And first off, I'd like to start by asking, is there anything I can do to make you more comfortable? Get you something to drink, a blanket, maybe you're too cold?
No, I'm fine.
Are you hungry at all?
No.
All right. Well, how about the weather out there?
Shitty. I don't like it.
Yeah, it is. Do you know why we're here today?
No clue at all.
Okay, well, we're just trying to figure out some facts here and work through some stuff. There's a kind of a situation that occurred.
Situation?
Yeah, I just want to, before we go any further in this interview process, I want to make sure you understand your rights.
And
Your rights, first of all, is you can leave this interview at any time. You're not obligated to stay here whatsoever. You can get up, walk out the door. You're not under arrest or anything. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
The second is you can call a lawyer at any time. Any time during this interview, you can call a lawyer, and I will not hesitate to give you a phone, and the interview will stop for you then. You understand that? Yes. Okay. So the situation we're looking at today is we're looking at a break and enter in London, Ontario on November 5th, 2014. Would you happen to know anything about this situation, or maybe someone else knowing anything about it?
Well, there's lots of break and enters, but no.
Wait, what about this specific break and enter though? Nothing?
I don't know what break and enter you're talking about.
Okay, we're just trying to rule you as a suspect right now. So there's no need to be nervous. Like, this is rule you out, so like you have no more police involvement. Are you in school right now?
Yeah, I go to Fanshawe actually.
Okay, what program are you taking?
I'm actually in business management.
Oh, how are you liking that?
It's hard.
Is it?
Yes.
Do you live in London then at the moment?
Yes, I
Alright.
live on Langton Road.
Langton, what's the address?
28 Langton Road.
28 Langton Road. All right. Can you tell me where you were on the day of November 5th? It was a Wednesday.
On Wednesday, so I start school at 10 o'clock. I end at 3 p.m. And
Right.
then just at my house after that.
Did you do anything between going after school and going to your house, or did you go straight home or somewhere else?
Yeah, I went straight home.
Straight home?
Yeah.
All right. And how did you get home?
I walked.
You walked?
It's like 15 minutes.
So again, I'll ask, what time did you start class and finish class?
I started at 10 o'clock that morning and I end at 3 p.m.
Did you have a break?
I had a break from 1 to 2.
And what did you do on your break?
I went and got Tim Hortons.
What kind of coffee do you drink?
I'm a regular.
Like I said, double myself. Regular doesn't have enough kick to it.
Yeah, too much sugar for me.
Okay. Was there anyone during this break that could verify you're there?
No, I was by myself.
And whereabouts did you take your break after you got your Timmy's?
Where did I go? I went to buy pizza and Subway and D.
Yeah. So we do have a little problem here, a little thing that came up. When we talked to your teachers about that day, they said none of you were in class. Like your attendance records don't check out.
Well, I was late for my one class, so I didn't make attendance, and then my teacher actually doesn't take attendance in the last class, so.
Okay. Makes sense. I was just wondering, do you know the name Cindy Gallant?
I think I heard it before, but no, I don't.
Have you ever been to her house, or maybe know where she lives? Okay. So is there any reason why I should think that you would have ever been there?
No, there would be no reason why.
Have you ever heard the name Fred Ismailoff?
Nope, I did. I heard the name, yes, but I don't know who it is. I heard the name though.
This just brings us to another situation or problem. Sydney and Fred's house got broken into, and we got information from Pat Millington about the break-in. Is there anything you want to tell me now?
No.
No. All right. Pat Millington told us everything. So in your best interest right now, it would be best for you to be honest and go ahead and try and tell me what you know about the break-in.
What did Pat say?
Pat, he was just telling us about some information that a TV and laptop was stolen. You know, I once was a student. I know it's very experienced. It's very tough to budget. Like sometimes you don't have a job and you don't have money, and tuition's expensive and books are expensive, and sometimes you want to let loose and entertainment's expensive. So I completely understand if you guys did do this. Like I said, we can work through the situation. So I just ask again, like, did you do anything about this?
The break? No.
Yeah. All right. So Pat did tell us you were the one to actually steal the laptop and take it. So if we got a warrant right now and went to search your residence, would we find that said laptop?
You wouldn't find nothing at my house, no.
Okay. So again, so you're saying the items are at Pat's house right now, like everything that was stolen is all at Pat's house.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing's at my house.
Okay. So so anything, it's like, again, honesty, were you involved in this break-in what any way possible? Were you there at the scene? Were you helping out? Did you tell anyone to do anything?
No. I was there, but I didn't take anything or I didn't touch anything. I don't have anything.
Can you tell me why you were there?
Well, it was really like Pat told me to go with him. He said he wanted to go grab something real quick and he knew that they would be gone, so I was just there just to help if he needed help at all.
Why did you feel you wanted to help him? Were you struggling financially?
Yeah, just a little, but yeah.
Was he going to cut you in on some money if you helped him? Was he going to?
He actually said that if he did get anything, he would go pawn it and give me that.
So what you're saying is you didn't steal anything?
I didn't touch anything.
So, all right. Just all the facts I have here. I'm going to ask one last time just to clear everything up. Honesty. You got to be completely honest with me, and I can help you out during this situation, and it won't be as bad. It's not a big deal. It's minor. These kind of things happen every single day, hundreds of times, if not thousands. So again, is there anything else that you may be not telling me or holding back from that I should know about before going ahead?
Well, I did take the laptop, but I don't have it, and you won't find it at my house.
Okay. At this point in time, Renee, you are Rayanne. You are under arrest for a break and enter and theft under $5,000. I'm not going to read you your rights. So I'm arresting you for break and enter to 335 Fleming Drive, London, Ontario, and theft under $5,000. It is my duty to inform you that you have the right to retain and instruct counsel without delay. You have the right to telephone any lawyer you wish. You also have the right to free advice from a legal aid lawyer if you are charged with an offense. You may apply to the legal aid plan for assistance. The telephone number is 1-800-668-8258. It will put you in contact with a legal aid duty counsel lawyer for free. Legal advice right now. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Do you wish to call a lawyer right now?
Yes.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel